What's up, everybody? This is Rob Shack. So, today we're doing the next video in my max speed test series. This is the London police car in Midnight Club Street Racing. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Help me get to 1,000 subs. Hoping to get there by the end of the year. And so, what we are going to do, if you're new to the channel, is I've been playing through Midnight Club Street Racing, which you can do this playlist right here. But then also, you can view each video independently, see the max speed test, and also see the walkthroughs. So, I have videos where I play through the game normally, do races, get series done, and then I have the max speed test that I get for unlocking cars. So this is the London police car. It looks kind of like a Opel, maybe a Vauxhall, kind of ish. Looks like a European car for sure. They definitely got that vibe because it's probably based on something from Europe. It's got great handling. This is one of the few cars in the game that has great handling. You can also use the lights, which is pretty cool. But this is one of the few cars in the game that has good speed, handling, top speed, and acceleration, and durability, and handling, and everything. It has all the stats. It's a very, very good car. I think this car, honestly, is the best car in the entire game. The London Police car is sick because it doesn't go as fast as all the other cars in the game, like the super crazy fast champion cars. But it's got the handling, it's got the durability, and it's got like, I mean, honestly, like, look at how fast I'm flying right now. Like, this car is sick. So, like, I definitely want to use this car in something because it's very, very, very good. It seems like it'll come in handy a lot in this game. So, I'm very excited to give it a shot. I mean, it's insanely fast. It just feels like the game speeds up too with this car because this car is so good. So, and it has its lights, which is cool. You can do just the lights or the sound and the lights. But I mean, this thing just keeps accelerating. Like, it doesn't really seem to slow down. Like, it reminds me a lot of the championship cars, but it just has durability. Because the championship cars, like, you have to be perfect. You can't touch anything with those cars. But in this car, yeah, you can freaking do anything you want with the London Police car. Like, I've hit stuff that would have totaled. This car has not been totaled yet. It isn't even half damaged. I think most of the championship cars would be totaled by now, or at least very, very, very hurt. And the handling is so good. Like, it literally stays straight. I'm going 195 right now, and it's just sticking to the ground, planted, rooted. This thing is so, so good. I mean, it's actually going over 200. It might even be faster than the Zenders. I mean, the thing with the Zenders, though, is that can't really get this fast without destroying the car. Well, now I'm destroying the car, but the Zender can't handle going that fast because it doesn't stay straight. The handling isn't good. So, like, that's what makes me think the London Police car is literally the best car in the entire game because of the fact that it has the balanced everything. Like, everything is so balanced in the car's power, handling, acceleration, and just durability. Like, the fact that it is so strong as just a road car is pretty shocking. Like, I have hit so much stuff with this car so hard, and it's just like, what? I'm only 3/4 damaged. I'm fine, and it's fine. It really is. Like, it could take a lot more hits, and it's all beat up and everything, and that's just fine. But yeah, this car's incredible. Absolutely, probably the best car in the game. If I had to really guess, I would say that this is the best car in the game, easily. So, whoa. Well, the bus just turned into me there. That's not my fault. But, yeah, this thing is so good. It did just get totaled there, but again, very good car. I think this is the fastest car in the game. Feel pretty confident in that, mainly just because the handling is so good for this car that you can literally take corners going 200 miles an hour, not even hit the handbrake, and then just be fine. Like, that's just crazy. Absolutely crazy. But it's a great car, honestly. And it's pretty underrated because you get it so late in the game. Like, you wouldn't really think this car would be very good because you're like, oh, unlocking it like near the end. But of course, that's the whole reason why they make it so fantastic. You can literally bully everybody around, and then you just keep right on going. And it has like actual gears, like it actually has you know, like some of the cars in these games, like it's like what were they thinking with the transmissions in these cars? But this car, it's like, yeah, the gears actually make sense. They're not all like semis where the first three gears are like 20 miles an hour, and then you're just low. Your final gear is the low one. That's like how a semi's gears are set. And for some reason, all the cars in this game have that same setup. But this car actually has a normal setup where it like really accelerates, and it has normal gears. Shocking. But look how fast I'm going. I'm driving while narrating this too. Like this is live, and I'm just like handling it with ease. And then of course, as soon as I say that, there we go. Just hitting stuff. There we go. It's fine. But still, this car's incredible. Very fast. Good handling. Good durability. Great top speed. It's just the handling is so good. You can just, I mean, I'm assuming that the Zenders go faster than this thing, but like, you never get to the top speed because you're always trying to keep the car straight. This car just stays straight because its handling is good. So, yeah, kicks butt. It's a very good car. Great handling. Like, going through this glitchy tunnel without braking is like shocking. Like, that was like, that's so far into the tunnel. Yes, I inevitably smashed into things, but like, that's crazy. I can't even imagine doing what I just did with any other car in this game. Like, literally none of them. Without turning it into I'm now a dead car with no wheels. So, yeah, this thing is sick. I was going to make this more than one video, or record all the police cars in one video here, but I just think I can't do that now. I've talked too much about this one. So, I'll do the other cars in another video in a later week. But, yeah, London police car. Easily the best car in the game. Very fast, very handling. Cop, so it has the cool noises. London themed police sirens. It's good stuff. Very good car. If I had to do a top 10 video on this game, which I don't think I would because there's just not enough cars in this game. And the cars in this game, like, you can't really compare cars in this game. If you know what I'm saying. Like, you can't really do that because of the fact that the London police car is in leagues ahead of everything else. Like, you could make a video like, I mean, I already did this. The videos where you compare all the cars in the game in certain cities. That's the only comparison that's like worth making in this video game, because like the Zenders are a totally different league. They're kind of similar to the Armadas, but not really. And the police cars are all very different. There's usually one that's normal, one that's fast, and then one that has high handling but a lower top speed. That's pretty much all three of them. So it's like, there's no reason to make a video comparing and making a list of like the best cars in the game. Like, I could do my favorite cars, but even then, like, certain cars have no purpose in certain parts of the game. Like, I could say like, oh yeah, the Piranha's my favorite car, but I'm like, well, it's really not though. It's only my favorite car of the first three, which is what I've said already in my videos on that. So I don't think I'm gonna make any videos giving a top 10 list. I'm just gonna say that this car right here, the London police car, is the best car in the game. I think that's pretty obvious. And I don't feel like that's that controversial of a pick, which I think is why I don't want to make a video about that. 'Cause it's like, that's not as exciting. So, yeah, great car, very fast, lands it, planted, stays relatively straight in the freaking glitch tunnel bridge thing. Just handles it so good. Like, look at that. I just made it through the tunnel. Even with glitching on the wall, I still stayed under control. This thing is sick. So, yeah, this is the best car in the game, hands down. One other car that has a lot of NOS, but it's not that big of a deal. It doesn't make the car like unstoppable, you know. In this game, NOS isn't nearly as dramatic as in Midnight Club 2 and 3 and all the later ones. So, yeah, having 15 NOS doesn't really mean anything, honestly. So, that's it for this video. Hope y'all enjoyed it. I'll drive around a little bit longer, but I'm done talking. So, thank y'all for watching. Help me get to 1,000 subs, and y'all have a great day. Peace.